abandoned zoo in the middle of the woods.
I thought I saw like a shadow figure pop up.
Do you think there was any rituals that happened there?
Based on kind of the feeling I got there, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, this is it.
If you are a woman, can you cross the sticks? If you are a woman, cross the sticks. Good response. Thank you. Good.
Say I know.
You know, yeah, you know. I'm Jane. I love history and storytelling.
My name is Bert, and I like the technical side of paranormal investigations.
And with our good friend and psychic medium Lauren Moss providing remote guidance from Michigan. We gather lore from history and use modern science to investigate the paranormal. The baby? Because you can't have one without the other. Unearthly, history, and paranormal investigation. Nestled in the woods near North Lamar, the remnants of the Coxville Zoo exist as a crumbling memory of one Austinite stream. As the structures of this once beloved waypoint of a bygone era in Austin decays, another darker and more sinister energy has begun to take hold. Alvin Cox, owner of the Coxville Zoo, originally bought the land to establish a convenience store and fueling station along what was then called Dallas Highway, now known as North Lamar. Soon after the business began, Alvin purchased a pet monkey named Junior. Once news of the affable and entertaining primate began to spread, visitors from all over the area were coming to see Junior instead of coming in for oil changes and cold drinks. Seeing the impact this had, Alvin began acquiring more animals. The genesis of the zoo is considered by many to be when Alvin's wife built the rock garden on the property in 1936. By 1939, a small collection of exotic pets became the Coxville Zoo. Junior and the other monkeys were among a variety of animals collected by the Cox family. There were areas for exotic birds, foxes, deer, and turtles. Housed in close proximity to one another were lions and alligators. Just as domesticated animals come with expenses, so do exotic animals. It was noted that the animals consumed 474 pounds of meat, 224 fruits, and 2 barrels of bread, costing the family $32 per week. This drawing from a 1952 schoolgirl's essay is the only known map of the Coxville Zoo in existence.
Hi there, boys and girls. How in the world are you? Welcome to the Uncle Jay Theater at the Cavalcade of Commerce.
Discussing awareness for animal activism, Alvin Cox appeared on the Uncle Jay Show in an effort to fundraise for his dream. For 21 years, Alvin's dream successfully manifested into reality. Eventually, though, this dream proved to be a greater challenge than he was able to manage. On top of the expense per animal each week, there was also the daily upkeep of grounds and cages. Once the installation of Highway 35 completed, the bustling Dallas Highway gave way to the less traveled North Lamar, creating a drastic drop in visitors. As the zoo's finances struggled, so did the care for the animals in the grounds. Alvin had intentionally collected each creature and cared for them, only to watch them slowly go from healthy to hungry due to unforeseen circumstances beyond his control. Others also took note of the animals' decline in care and health. Local members of the Humane Society and other Austin residents brought their concerns to City Council, asking that the city step in and take over the zoo. Mr. Cox stated he could not afford to bring conditions at the zoo up to standards, and therefore agreed to allow the veterinarian to examine the animals, destroy all not salvageable, eliminate the rest by sale, and close the zoo, which is what he wants to do in the first place. Ultimately, City Council voted down this proposal, and Coxville Zoo permanently closed in 1969. Most of the animals were rehomed to nearby zoos and sanctuaries. All that remains of the dreams of Alvin Cox are crumbling, neglected structures, including a central pole of the monkey cages. Metal wire leashes dangling as a reminder of a different time in a city that also finds itself losing sight of its dreams.
Caution, low-hanging branches. So I think it's on the other side of this bridge.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because it seems a little further down.
Yeah, I remember wanting to have to remember that we had to walk farther than I thought.
Because it's just on the other side of the bridge is the trail. Not on the other side, there's a little gap in it.
Yeah. One of the areas of the zoo that was left off the map is the Coxville Zoo storage barn. In 1988, Alex Winter, or Bill from the Bill and Ted movies, directed this bizarre spoof of 1974's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which also was a long-form music video for the band Butthole Surfers. This very disturbing video depicts a family visiting the abandoned Coxville Zoo and being met by, quote, cannibalistic misfits. The child, Jerry Jr., runs off and finds the zoo barn. The cannibals trick the parents into drinking a hallucinogenic drink and end up being fed, the murdered child. The father ends up running off and finding the Coxville service station, where he runs inside to find the band performing. And that is only where the darker days start to surface. This reference video we found, showing the dilapidated barn in its abandoned state, was filmed about a year before our visit. In this clip, they capture what many have reported seeing, a baby stroller. Creepy, yes, but urban legends have circulated involving these strollers as being traps for criminals to capture unsuspecting victims checking on them.
What part of the house are you in, Josh?
Coincidentally, our good friend Julie, who investigated with us during our art house episode, has visited this location and is willing to tell us about her experience here. Yeah, so thank you, Julie, for being a part of this investigation. We really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
I just wanted you to recall your day that day and let us know what happened.
Yeah, so I've actually been there 3 times. Yeah, and every time it was a very, dark feeling. It felt like we shouldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm no stranger to hanging out in the woods and being in kind of dark, secluded places.
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't have been as ominous as it was.
Oh, okay.
There was one time I was doing promo photos for Hellbound podcast, and we ended up not even going out to the barn just because all three of us had such a bad feeling around it.
Oh,
And we actually saw an abandoned baby carriage out there, and we were concerned that could potentially be a human trafficking thing. So we just got out of there as fast as we could.
Oh, yeah. Good choice.
Yeah. But the time before when I had gone, I was with 2 models, and it was my first time going out there. I'd always kind of been aware of it. It's a pretty popular place for Austin photographers to shoot. And when we got there, again, it was like a very dark feeling. And as we walked in, there were a bunch of pentagrams painted all over the walls.
Oh, wow.
Stuff about hailing Satan. There's one picture I sent you where it said Kawaii Satan, which is pretty cute.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't think that one was as dark, but you get the feeling that a lot of people hang out there, but there's never really anyone there during the day. And so we kind of explored. We're looking at all of the graffiti everywhere. Most of it's not really legible. Some of it's goofy, but then a lot of pentagrams, which even compared to a normal place like that where you would find a bunch of graffiti, there were a lot of extra pentagrams.
Yeah. Do you think there was any rituals that happened there?
There's definitely rumors that happens, and based on kind of the feeling I got there, I wouldn't be surprised. But when we kind of came through this big hallway into a bigger area, you could see, where you used to be able to store hay up top, that kind of area of the barn. There were 2 teddy bears, and they're big teddy bears.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them had their mouths taped shut. I think one of them even had its eyes taped over.
God.
And one was decapitated.
Oh, man.
Which I think has to be the most scared I've ever been in my life, seeing those bears.
Yeah,
Who does that?
I can't believe that.
Yeah, it's very creepy out there. And even the first time I went, when I didn't really know where it was, you just kind of start to feel when you're in the zoo area. You just get to a certain point and you feel like you're away from it. You're like safe again.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. That's so crazy. It only just makes this whole episode that much better. Thank you, Julie.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Very easy to get lost in these woods. Good old abandoned zoo in the middle of the woods.
I'm really kind of intrigued by this because the little town in East Texas that I grew up in had kind of an abandoned zoo. Not really. It was like an abandoned section of land that a man had a small private collection of exotic animals, but it's kind of similar vibe.
So that just was a thing to do around here.
Apparently, if you were just... Well, they were like decades apart.
Oh, yeah.
Fuller's Park in Athens was like 20s, 30s, and...
But it's like... Oh. What's up?
No, right when you tripped, I thought I saw like a shadow figure pop up. Just like for half a second.
Time to pop off the sunglasses.
Holy man.
So this is North Austin, where we are right now.
There's a fence line right there, so we're next to some kind of private property.
Okay, that's good. Okay, this must be part of the bike path because you can see the...
Oh, the thing, yeah. Good tracking. The orienteering.
I said go until you see a dilapidated, like a ranch style barn, you know? path that way. Oh, I think I see something. Yeah, this might be it. It wasn't far off the beaten path, but yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is it. I recognize one of the things over here from online.
From the online?
From the onlines. Man, like all the old stuff.
Are we sure nobody's like hacking?
I know, that's what I'm checking right now. Hello?
Somebody's been burning shit in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah, someone's been burning shit in the middle. Like recently.
yeah.
That's creepy. And that would be a big fire too.
I was gonna say, this looks like it was all burnt down. I wonder if this is what was left of it.
Yeah, this was recent because there's like bubbles on the trees. So
Just be careful, don't you get scratched
you
or
can see
anything.
where it's split right there, and then there's bubbling on that wood, and like right there on that one.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's recent. That's a big fire to have not heard about that. I don't think this is it.
It's crazy to see though. What the
Yeah. Just keep walking.
Oh wait, there's cages though. Maybe maybe it burned down.
There's also a weird cage right there just in the middle of the forest.
There is cages. As this is our first time being here, we aren't sure if this is the right spot. But following up with a look at Google Earth, we find the barn is still visible in the 3D rendered version. Surprisingly, we find a geocache 360-degree photo from the exact spot where we first found the debris. Looking closely, when the arrow points to where the barn should be, you see nothing there in the 360 photo, confirming this is the area where the barn was.
There's more like spray painted stuff back this way.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Man, well. For this to be an attraction at one point. Whoa.
Yeah, this is definitely something that cave.
Oh my god. What? This is awesome.
Oh wow, it kind of goes back too.
We found it.
Somebody put a dinosaur in there.
Yes. Oh.
Oh look, there's little like hidey holes for the animals too.
Yeah. Well, just be careful. There's a coat.
Huh?
There's a coat hanging up.
Oh. Well, let's erase this in the backpack too.
Yeah, it looks like they've been there for a while. And the coat, I don't know about. It's definitely somebody's coat.
There's a camp down there, babe.
Oh, okay.
See the green?
Yeah. I swear I just saw something in that hole. It's like a black.
I've been seeing like the shadow.
Should we
like broad shoulders, like a man.
should we do something out here, you think?
I think we should get away from the camp.
That's so crazy. Maybe over here, where the barn was. This had to be the barn. Or let's,
I'm kind of feeling where the stone is right there.
yeah.
I'm kind of feeling that little flat stone.
Well, let's remember that and keep on going this way.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you had an instinct to go that way.
Yeah. Then we can come back here. Yeah. Yeah. These cages are crazy. Well, let me lead, babe. Watch for nails and stuff too.
Okay. I really think this is...
Or it used to be. Yeah, see, that's just mangled up there. It looks like a teepee, but it's not. There's probably too many people that come around here that...
There's like pants right there.
This has to be that barn that was...
It has to be.
Somebody probably caught it on fire on accident or was doing drugs out here or something.
How did one not hear about this fire though?
Well, I'm sure it might have.
It didn't pop up on my Citizen Nosy app.
Yeah, and actually
They took a razor out of your teeth.
there was a video, the one I was just watching. It was from this year, from January.
Oh wow, and this was up?
I don't know, I'm gonna have to check. But if so, it definitely happened this year in 2020. Ain't no joke.
That bark being bubbled still, like it's. Oh my God, there's a bra.
Yeah, pretty like. No,
Oh my God.
no
stop it.
pentagrams though, so
There's
that's
a
good.
Dungeons and Dragons layer assault thing that got burned up though.
What?
Y'all too wild with your D&D. Y'all too wild with your D&D.
We'll probably have to leave here soon, but I want to get some session here.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna be here and be scared, because I'm feeling kind of on edge too. But
Yeah. Do you want a divining rod it?
yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You want to hold it or you want me to?
I can.
I shall record. Hello. Okay.
I'm gonna do this one with my eyes open.
Okay.
You want to do it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to ask it questions or you want me to?
You go for it.
Okay. Let me get a good angle on the them rods. Oh, we're crossing already. All right. So, if there's anybody, nope, you're good. Let's let them get still. If there's anybody out here that wants to talk, can you make those two sticks cross each other? If there's anybody out here that wants to talk, make those two sticks cross. They're touching. Very good. Very good. Uncross the sticks, please. Uncross them. Thank you. If you are a woman, can you cross the sticks? If you are a woman, cross the sticks. Okay. If you're a man, cross the sticks.
Whoa.
Very good. Uncross the sticks,
God.
please. Uncross
so
them.
fast.
Thank you.
I am not moving.
Nope, you're being very still and I'm capturing it. All right. If you are human or were human, can you cross the sticks? If at one point you were human, very good. Thank you. Uncross them, please. You're doing a great job. Thank you for answering, and Bert, you're doing a good job holding still.
Was your last name Cox? Cross the sticks if your last name was Cox. What? Oh my God.
Uncross the sticks, please. Is this Alvin Cox that we're talking to? Cross the sticks if this is Alvin Cox. No? Okay. But you're a man and your last name is Cox. If that's right, cross the sticks. You're a man and your last name is Cox. Good. Uncross the sticks. Just for shits and giggles, and we can edit this out. Straighten the sticks, please. You know what I'm about to ask, don't you? If your last name is Wilcox, cross the sticks. Wilcox? No. Okay, just had to make sure. All right. Are you okay to talk to us? If it's okay for us to keep talking to you, cross the sticks, please. Is it okay to keep talking to you? Cross the sticks if it is. Very
it feels so
good.
weird when they like get pushed.
Mm-hmm. All right, uncross the sticks, please.
I can feel it.
Because you can feel it move inside the handpiece.
Yeah.
All right. Are you happy that you're here? If you're happy, cross the sticks.
Sorry, that was me.
All right, reset.
Okay.
If you're happy that you're here, cross the sticks.
I bet you loved it here. It seemed like it was
Doesn't
like
seem to be crossing them.
it's pride and joy.
If you're sad or
Wait.
feel... Okay.
I feel something around me. That's
Okay.
for damn sure.
So you're happy. If you're happy, uncross the sticks. No.
Don't-
Yes, you're
Yeah, we gotta
happy
give
you're
them a
here.
second to do it.
Okay, you're happy. Good, good, good. I like that you're happy. That's good. Did you take care of the animals here? Cross the sticks if you took care of the animals.
Oh my God, it feels so weird. Oh my God.
Okay, uncross the sticks, please.
Thank you for talking to us.
This is very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you are related to Alvin Cox, the guy that built the zoo, can you cross the sticks if you're related to Alvin Cox?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe like a.
I think it's his dad, maybe. If you're related, good, very good. Thank you. Uncross the sticks. I'm going to try to remember your name from the article, but if I get close, help me out. Are you MB or MJ Cox? Because that was Alvin's dad. Nope, doesn't look like it, maybe. Oh. Very good. Hello, Mr. Cox. Hello.
Thank you for talking to us.
Very good. Can you uncross the sticks, Mr. Cox? Thank you so
Okay, I got
much. All right, we're going to take a break, but that was really good. Thank you. Thank you.
Should we gotta follow it up with something else, like
Yeah.
the spirit box.
We got to have another layer of evidence. All right, Mr. Cox. So, I'm really, God, my legs are freezing right
Do you have
now.
the temperature thing?
Let me get it out.
Oh yeah,
Like,
nice.
it's freezing around me right now. Oh, it's in here.
It's warm today. Good old Friday the 13th.
78.6.
Whoa. So it started out with 78 and now it's going 69. There's no way it's 69 right now. 66. Are you...
I'm just pointing and shooting it in the air.
Oh my god, it's cold right here.
65.9.
It is cold right here. You can feel it. And
Holy cow.
It's starting to move away now.
It's like a wall of it.
That's wild. It was like right there. God, that was so cold.
Yeah, it's like 78 all around you.
Can we keep on talking to you?
Mr. Cox, there's another way that we can talk to you, if it's okay with you. So what I have here, this little black rectangle that I'm pulling out, it's a machine that I can use to talk to people that are in the state that you're in. So when I turn it on, it's going to make a noise. On my end, it kind of sounds like radio noise, like shh.
Your phone.
Okay. Oh, it's in my back pocket. But I don't know what it sounds like on your end. But even if it sounds scary, we can use this to talk to each other. Okay? And if you don't want to talk at any point, you can say no or stop or leave, and we will do that. Now for anybody else that's around, as I turn this on, as I open this portal, here are the ground rules. You do not attach to me or my equipment or my partner or his equipment.
Nope.
You do not attach to our person. And when we leave here, you stay here. We'll burn Palo Santo before we leave to set right anything we've stirred up. I love you? That popped in my head. Okay. All right, so starting the recording.
I love you too, baby.
I don't know why. Turning the machine on.
There we go.
All right, Mr. Cox.
Yeah, Cox.
All right. So, Mr. Cox, if you can hear me, can you come stand next to this, please, and talk to me?
Right away, we hear what we think is an entity asking about the spirit box noise.
So, Mr. Cox, if you can hear me, can you come stand next to this, please, and talk to me? Whoever was interacting with my sticks earlier, I'd like to talk to you. Can you tell me your...
A person?
Can you tell me your name? What's your name?
Oh. Could have been anything, but it's long.
Something came through.
I just heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, and same voice there.
Can you say it louder? Right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, so
Are you happy out here? Are you happy out here? I am.
Oh, wow.
Are you happy out here? I am.
Oh, wow.
Is there anybody that's not happy out here? It's this way, as you're walking that way.
Oh, wow.
What's this way?
Was something here trying to guide us to a location where rituals have been performed? Right when I turn to where this pentagram used to be, we hear, "It's this way," very clearly through the spirit box.
It's this way, as you're walking that way. It's this way, as you're walking that way.
Oh, wow.
What's this way? Ooh, it's cold all around me again.
Yeah, I can hold that.
There you go. like right behind me. It's on my legs. Is that you, cold behind me?
You just hold it, or
Huh?
you just tap it?
Yeah, you just tap it.
Oh yeah, there was a big.
That's behind me. Who's behind me?
Oh yeah, there was a big. Oh yeah, there was a big.
Who is that?
That's my aunt. Is that what it said? That's my something.
Somebody said I love you, though.
What?
I love you? That popped in my head. Okay. Who are you? Do I know you?
It's resting nails everywhere.
Have we met before? Do you belong here, or are you traveling?
That was something pink.
Uh-huh. Have you been out here a long time?
Anything. Whoa, that was long? I don't know.
That was good, thank you. I didn't fully understand it, but I can listen back later and hear what you said. Hey, what's over here if I go this way? What was that? Can you tell me what this cage was used for? What was this used for? What did this land used to be? Like around 1936. What was a zoo?
What?
A zoo.
I heard that.
Astoundingly, we receive a direct response through the spirit box that answers back. It's a zoo.
What did this land used to be? Like around 1936. What was a zoo?
What?
1936. What was a zoo?
What?
A zoo.
I heard that.
Very
It's
good.
over here.
What was the monkey's name that was out here? The very first monkey. Do you remember that monkey's name?
And once again, we receive a direct response answering with the exact name of the monkey, Junior.
Do you remember that monkey's name? If you remember it, say it really loud.
Said something. I heard that.
What was that?
Whoa.
Good response. Thank you. Good.
You say I know.
You know, yeah, you know. Oh, okay. Did you have any alligators out here?
Oh.
Did you have any alligators or lions out here? Did you keep them together or separate? How do we get out of here?
We go this way.
Oh, let's go that way.
Let's go a little closer over here.
Is it okay if we go this way?
Whoa.
What was that? Is it safe back there? Does anybody else want to talk?
I do. Okay, who are you? Who said I do?
So this little concrete slab over here?
Yeah. You'd recognize me. Well, who wants to talk? Tell me your name. What was that? Hey, where am I right now? Oh, that's a car. Do you still want to talk or do you want to stop?
There's nothing over here.
We can stop if you're tired. Are you tired?
Let's go back that way and then end it. Cool. Let's go back that way and then end it. Cool.
Okay. Well, if you want us to stop, I need a real clear leave or go. I need to hear leave or go. Electric, yes, this is the electrics.
Yeah, let's go through that metal way.
Huh?
Let's go that way like you're going.
All right, it's almost time for us to go. Do you have anything else to say?
What is this?
I think that's a home.
No, this.
Oh. Looks like
It's
old
that
electric
something.
pole. Yeah, what is that?
When we first find this pole with thick metal cords coming from it, we didn't know what it was. But after finding our placement on the map, we find out this is the remnants of the monkey roundhouse they might have called the island.
What is that?
Looks like they're probably tied up animals or something.
Maybe. Okay. All right, well, we're going to go. Is there anything else you want to say before we leave? All right, I'm going to turn it off.
It was very active in the barn, or what we assume is the barn.
8 minutes.
Pretty sure that was, that had to be, because those were the cages back there. And here's some more cages.
Yeah, they seemed like just sweet people that just, hey, the monkey works, so why not? That active smoke under there.
Thank you for talking to us. You cannot attach to us. You stay here. Thank you for letting us in. Man, that barn is no more. I guess it had to be, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah. So we must be moving.
See, that's like an old can right there. Like you can see that they had to use like the old.
Oh yeah, the old push thing to open it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
See, it's crazy that it's like that, untouched. Yeah. Now back to reality.
Snake, recycle, please.